Hello students, hope all of you have seen my last video which was about the subject and the syllabus, right? So I hope that you understood the importance of this subject and you will take it seriously and you will try to learn it properly, right? So today we'll be getting into our syllabus and we'll be discussing about digital documentation today. But students, before that I would like to say few more things to you. First is, please get ready with a pen and paper or a notebook, whatever you want, because I want you to keep the notes properly. Whatever we are discussing in these videos, please keep a note for that. It will help you in your further study, right? Another thing is, I'll be providing the notes, means the study material, obviously in the Vasam app, but I would like to say you that please try to take a note for that also. Means try to write it down in your copy so that you can use it for your further study, right? And one more thing, students, please do messages in Vasam app after watching these videos. If you have any queries, and if you don't have any queries also, I request you to send the messages so that I can understand that at least you are getting my videos and you are getting my study materials, whatever I am providing. Okay, so please do messages so that I can understand you are getting each and everything properly, right? Okay, now come back to our lesson. So what I told, today we will be discussing about digital documentation. Okay, first tell me what is document, means what do you mean by a document? Yes, a document is a paper with written contents, right? So what is document? A document is a paper with written contents, right? So what do you mean by documentation then? Preparing of this type of document is called documentation. Okay, a document can be a letter, it can be a formal or informal letter, whatever. It can be a paragraph, right? It can be a legal document, it can be a book, means printed book or whatever, right? So excuse me. So this preparing of this type of document is known as documentation. Clear? Then what do you mean by digital documentation? Obviously, whenever we are preparing any document digitally, that means using a computer system, okay, that is called digital documentation. Clear? So digital documentation is our topic today. Okay, so you may ask me, what is the need of digital documentation? We can write the things in a paper, right? We can use simple pen and paper to create a document. But the thing is, a handwritten document can have certain disadvantages, like understanding the specific handwriting, isn't it? So to overcome this, what we have done, we have started creating the digital documents, right? In earlier days, typewriter were used to create digital document, but that was replaced by electronic typewriter, and now the computer is used for all this purpose, right? So what are the things we can do using a computer? We can create a document, we can edit a document, right? And we can store it properly. That is the main thing. That is the main advantages of computer over the typewriters. Okay, because computer has a large memory, right? So you can store or preserve the documents properly in a proper manner, I can say, for further use. Okay, and for long period you can store it over there. So that is the main advantage of using computer over your typewriter. Clear? So you understood what is document and what do you mean by documentation and what do you mean by the digital documentation, right? All these things are clear. Now let us move to the next topic, that is word processing. So what do you mean by word processing? Again the same thing. Okay, so word processing means to create a document, to edit a document, to format a document, okay, to store a document, and of course to retrieve that document whenever it is required, right? And to print that document. All these things together is known as word processing. This word processing term was invented by IBM in the late 1960s. Okay, so previously the term was not there actually. Digital documentation was there, means the document word was there, but after that this term came, that word processing term is being introduced. Okay, and it was invented by IBM in the late 1960s. Okay, so to perform this word processing perform this process, we need a particular software that is called word processor, right? So in computer, you know that we use different kind of software to perform a particular task, right? So performing this task means to processing a word or document, we need a word processor software. So what is the use of this word processing software or word processor? It is used to create a document, it is used to edit the document, okay, to format the document, to store the document, to retrieve the document, and of course to print the document, right? So this is the use of a word processor or word processing software. Okay, so what kind of document it can prepare? It can prepare any letter, okay, it can prepare any notice, any thesis, okay, any legal documents, books, right, any business correspondence, etc. Okay, so any kind of document it can process. That's why this particular software is known as word processor or word processing. One more thing, creating a document is okay. Can you tell me what do you mean by editing a document? Editing or formatting. Editing means changing something, means suppose there are some mistakes you want to change or something else you want to add in your document, that is called editing, right? And another term I have used, that is formatting the text or document. What do you mean by that? Formatting. Formatting means changing the appearance. Okay. Formatting means changing the appearance of the text or document. Appearance means font style, color. Okay. Then you can say if you want to add some border or anything, that is also comes under formatting, right? Anything else, like you want to add some header, footer, pages, pictures, okay, for the pages or images, okay, so you can use the table. So all these things comes under formatting. Clear? So all these things we can do using a word processor. Now the next thing is, what are the word processing softwares are present nowadays? Okay, MS Word, that name all of you know. We have Open Office Writer, we have Notepad, we have Google Documents. Okay, so these are some popular word processing software. Okay, in your syllabus mainly we'll learn about Open Office Writer. Okay, that is there in your syllabus. So in my next video I'll be continuing with that particular software. So for today, that's it. Okay, thank you.